Join me as we clean, declutter, and organize. I'm going to tackle the space that has been weighing on me for months, but today's the day. We are going to get it taken care of. So I hope you guys are ready. You're going to have a lot of satisfying before and afters. I'm going to talk through my process, and we are going to get so much done. So before you go any further, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you're new, and let's get started. I wanted to share real quickly my activewear. This is the most comfortable activewear I have ever worn. These leggings are so comfortable. They tuck me in, but they are so soft. And this top, it is so lightweight. I love how it goes like this. Look, it makes the booty look so smooth. And my favorite thing, there's no front seam. You ladies, you know what I'm talking about. I love this. I would wear this top with some jeans. You could even do this if you wanted more of a fitted look, but I'm absolutely in love with this whole thing. It is so comfortable. I feel so good. It's got a high waistband and it holds everything in. This is incredible. Let me show you the next one. Same top, biker shorts. You know I wear my biker shorts almost every single day. These are so smooth. Again, no front seam. Make the booty look very nice. I love how everything is just so tucked in, but it's not uncomfortable. So it gives me the support I need, but super comfortable. Covers the booty, and these are great. They have different lengths, so you can choose. Next is this adorable ribbed top tank. You could wear this with anything. This would see so good, like with the jacket as it's getting cooler. This is so comfortable. This is their skirt. I love this color. I wish you could feel how soft it is. It is so good. It's deep enough. Let me just show you to put your phone in there if you need to. It is so good. Okay, last but absolutely not least, the pockets. Again, so deep. You can put your whole phone in there. It's not poking out. This is a iPhone 16. I love the faux pockets here. It gives it such a good look. Very stylish. Again, so comfortable. You could wear this to the office. Seriously. These are so cute. So many colors. It's got the faux detail right here. Deep pockets. Faux pockets right here. It makes the bottom look great. For reference, I'm 142 pounds, 5'6". I'll have all the links in my description box. These are so cute, versatile, many colors. You've got to check it out. I love it. G4 free. Huge fan. So I wanted to share this whole box is the fall items that I'm not going to use. So I've packed it all up. It is ready to go. I'm going to go put it in the trunk of my car, and then we're going to move on to this little space here. To clean this out. This, it has been just a huge catch-all once again. The minimum mom talks about time will tell. Oh my gosh, I just stepped on a lizard. Yikes. Tell me that didn't just happen. That did in fact just happen. Oh my gosh. So I've got a lot of stuff in here just thrown. And you know what? No one's touched it. That's the stuff from Eden when she had the kittens. And so we haven't touched it ever since June. So we're gonna come in here, I'm gonna pull everything out, and I'm gonna get another box and I'm gonna fill it up because no one has desired to come in here at all for anything. Only things that are gonna stay are obviously the instruments because Chris needs them, the paint, and then maybe some of these bins, but the rest of this stuff, it is out of here. But this definitely is gonna be decluttered and organized today. Here are the fall items that I'm going to keep. I'm not using this year, but I want it. Halloween. Yeah, I'll keep that. What's in here? I'll keep that. I can condense these two. Emptied all of those bins out. That is what we're gonna do. I'm going to clean everything out and get a fresh start. That's what I like to do. Pull it all out. Make sure you have space to do that because it is really hard to declutter and organize when you are in the midst of it. Does that make sense? So if you can bring everything out, that's awesome. And then you can get in there and kind of gauge how much valuable real estate you really have and what can fit in this spot. Our goal is to basically obviously clean it out, but also to make sure we maximize what we have to the best of our ability. And especially with the closet, it gets cluttered really quick because it's out of sight, out of mind. So this is your opportunity to go in there and really hone in on what you need, and what's going to stay, and then what the closet can actually hold without getting too crowded.
We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one.
Okay, so I have this really nice organizer, rolling organizer I got from Amazon. And I had all of her art stuff on here, but the truth of the matter is she just doesn't play with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. She's in the living room playing with some of the other stuff. That's the thing, once a lot of this comes out, it'll remind her that she's got it, and I'll be able to gauge what she gravitates to. But this is completely empty now. These here, I'm gonna keep these because when there's like art projects, these are really good. But the rest of the stuff is gonna go.
It's for the best, and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it up, we had its time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be
Here are some school supplies. One thing I have learned about school supplies and being a mom for as long as I have been is they will give you a list, and ideally you will get everything on that list. And then after you spend $200 and you send everything to school, you will realize that for some classrooms they don't even use everything, or it gets put in a huge collection bin for just anyone and everyone. I have no issue with that at all. But when you have this many children, it's a lot of money. So what I do now is I buy the bare minimum. I send them to school with it on the first day, and then I let the teachers know if they need anything. My children or the class needs anything to contact me, and I will provide it. But I don't want to buy just a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff. Especially when at the end of the year, I feel like a huge amount of it comes back in their backpacks. That's what I do. And truthfully, I haven't gone wrong since. The teachers know that I can be the first one on their list if they need snacks or dry erase markers or anything. They know they can contact me. Some of the stuff I'm going to keep because they'll need, this is a compass. A compass. They'll need this stuff. I'll keep this in a little bit. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is keep one, oh, this is this one. One composition book. One college ruled spiral. I don't need any of these folders. And some paper. So I'm going to keep these things right here. Rest can go. I've been holding on to these for almost 3 years. I did a quick clean out. I had these under the stairs. I got these a long time ago, and I wanted to put all the games in it, but some of the games are just some of the pieces are too thick. So I ended up using these. I love these. You can get them off Amazon. Super durable. I mean, these are fantastic. And I just put them all right here. But, and because these are harder to store, let me put you up here, sorry. Because these are harder to store, I decided to take some of the flatter games and go ahead and put them in here. Let me show you. So we've got Yahtzee, the Chameleon, and then this is a part of a Monopoly, like digital Monopoly game. And this is great. It's hard, it can slide right in here, which is awesome. And again, if I can find usage for these, because these are good, these are durable, I'm not quite ready to let these go. I can find a home for these. These are so much easier to store. Completely flat compared to that. So I really wanted to organize some of Emma's stuff in here too. I probably will try to do that. But for now, I am just going to try to get as much in there as possible. This is our game area. So we've got, let's see here. Let me see if Othello will go. I don't know if it will. It's too wide. Okay. So that's a no. That's a no. Operation is a no. That's a no as well. Jumanji's a no as well. So it can't work for everything. That's fine. So we're just going to keep that just like that. I didn't grow up playing a lot of games. Chris did though. So he likes to play games with the kids. I try. I get really nervous to play games, to be honest with you, just because I didn't learn and I just get nervous. So it's silly, but hello, ma'am. Hold on, let me close this, okay?
Do you want me to be your mom?
You can be my mom.
Okay. Hey, sweetie, you can't go out without me.
Okay.
I have to be doing this stuff.
Oh, can you be doing this stuff?
Yeah. So you go do your stuff. Go do your stuff, sweetie.
Okay, well let me put the multiplication stuff in this bin right here, okay?
Well, I'm the one who's doing it.
Okay, you work on that, Miss Mom. I purchased this actually off of TikTok Shop. Genius. It is a multiplication popper. Really good. I haven't made like a TikTok for it or anything because I got it from my kids. Oops. And then like a little pie graph thing.
Will you take my hand, or will you let me go? Is this my last stand?
Here are the extra school supplies. I think I'm gonna put the paper right here. And maybe this right here. See how this works. Actually quite great. Beautiful. I could. I'm gonna put this here and see how this goes. Still works really, really well. I was able to get all of the extra school supplies in here.
I need you now, more than ever. You are my northern light. You shine through the night. The sun could go down, it don't matter. I need you now, more than ever, more than ever. I need you now. 'Cause you're all the beauty that I found. I feel you in the breeze. Yeah, when a moment comes around, baby, please don't leave. I need you now, more than ever. I need you now, more than ever.
This is her gymnast, or her little balance beam that we got her for Christmas. It's one of those things that we play with like on a rainy day. Not quite ready to get rid of that. And then this right here, I'm going to put her blow up gymnastics mat. It's actually out right now, so I'll put it there when it's time. But I've had these bins for ages. And this is why I hold on to certain bins, because A, they can stack, they don't take up much space, and I will always find a use for them at some point. So I'm very selective when it comes to the things that I save, and these are definitely something that are good to keep on hand. I'm going to start going through all of her coloring books. She accumulates a lot. She goes through phases where all she wants to do is color or play with slime. So right now we are not in the coloring book phase. You can see that she has a lot of bluey coloring books. I had gotten her one, and then I didn't even think about it. I got her another one for Christmas, and then my mom had gotten her one as well. So I'm going to get rid of the ones that have been, used a lot, keep the one that is practically new. And then I'm going to just clean out everything else in here. I'm very, very selective and being mindful of what we keep, because this bin is not that big. So when you have an item that you can organize with, try your best not to get a bigger item. Let that be the standard or the way to measure what you've got. Does that make sense? So if you get a bin to throw all your cords in, for example, and the cords end up not fitting in there, then maybe it's time to go through it a little bit more. Now, of course, there's sometimes you're going to have to choose something larger, but for something like her coloring books, I think that this is a really good way of measuring the stuff that she should keep and should let go of. If that makes any sort of sense, I hope it does. That is a way that I can kind of keep things confined, especially when you kind of live your life in autopilot and there's a lot going on, like most of us have. It is really important to kind of have these little gauges, if you will, set up so you're not just accumulating a ton of stuff. If I'm going to keep getting coloring books after coloring books and they don't fit in this container, I know that I'm buying too much. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Sometimes in my mind it makes perfect sense, but I don't always articulate it the best possible way. So I wanted to clean up the living room a little bit and then just fluff the pillows and just do some basic tidying. Emma has a little set that I got her where she can clean with me, and I'm actually using it to dust off the couch because the dogs will get on here sometimes in the morning and their paws will be wet and they'll get sandy. I have tried to keep the dogs off the couch, but I don't do great. Ruby for sure can stay off of it, but Hazel still pops up here every so often. So gonna just wipe it down real quick. I really need to give it a good deep wash with some soap and water, but that'll just have to be on another day. You can see my kitchen is pretty much a disaster, but I'm not going to tackle it today. I'm just doing the kitchen. I'm going to finish up the organizing and then move on. So I'm going to now vacuum the floor. I have really enjoyed this rug. This was one of the ones that we got from Lowe's, and it is an indoor-outdoor rug. However, it feels like an indoor rug, and you should be able to just spray it off. I haven't done it yet, but it really does repel stains really, really, really well. I have been very impressed, and I think it's beautiful. So this is highly, highly recommend. Sometimes I will get products, I'm excited about it, and I think they're great, and then I'll have them for a couple months or a year or whatever, and then it might not work out. So if that ever happens, I just want to let you guys know. I will tell you, because I think it's important that we are very honest about the things that we share with you all. Okay, I know I gave you an overview, but I kind of want to talk about what I did. So first things first, let's turn on the light. Ta-da! Okay, so I like to work through this with you guys, because if you're going through cleaning and decluttering as well, or decluttering and organizing, it helps having a friend to kind of like bounce ideas off of, be like, why did she do what she did? Maybe that'll work for my space. So I just like being able to discuss this with you guys, because we can kind of work on it together. So the idea, obviously you saw the way it looked. It just needed to be cleared out. It just needed to be fresh, and we needed to be able to utilize this space better. So I put my markers up here. I put these here because I don't want the kids in them. And then there's slime. If you know, you know. I do allow my kids to have slime, but it's only allowed in certain places in the house. And then this is some really fun stuff that I got off the TikTok shop. And then a little game that won't fit anywhere else. Right here is her Play-Doh. This is a really big bin. I got that from TJ Maxx and I love it. It has a little organizer on top, and then the rest you can just put your stuff in. She's got another bin over there with her markers and coloring books that I went through. Hi, Mom. Hi, Moms. Hi. You guys probably do not want to hear me have weird talk to my cats. Here comes my girls. There's my girls. Okay. Okay, so I have these here. Got these from Walmart. I bought these for actually in the cabinets in the living room for the entertainment center, but decided to bring it here. My thought was cleaning supplies, because I'm trying to clean out the garage. The less out there, the better. But I'm not sure. I'm kind of on the fence. So I've left them empty. One for sure will be for like school papers and books, you know, that kind of get left behind, or things that got signed. I was thinking about the other one being for lunch boxes, but they go straight to the kitchen. So I actually might use this one for cleaning. I could put it up here as well to get it away from the kids. But I just wanted these here because I know I want to use it for something. And then I've had this here since the last time we did under the stairs in this cabinet. No, this closet. Put it back here because their backpacks are just hanging out everywhere. That's Emma's backpack. She doesn't want to use it just yet, so I've got it there just when it's time. I am thinking about, I saw the Minimal Mom use this really cool wall shoe organizer. I think I want to put that here because right now we have them in a basket, and I'll show you that in a minute. So heading over this way. Oh, she's about to do what she's got to do. Obviously the litter box. Paint really needs to stay inside. If you guys want to use paint and save paint, it needs to be inside. Don't leave it in your garage. There are some cans back there that I could probably get rid of, but there's a lot in there, so I'm not going to just yet. However, when we do like go to the dump, I'll do a run through here, because you know you can't throw paint just anywhere. I've got his trumpets back there, and then obviously the litter. This is what I was talking about, her gymnastics mat. It's a blow-up mat, and it fits perfectly in here. These are her balance beams, and then Chris's 2 guitars. Come on, Miss Lila. Come on, Miss Lila. Okay. Yes. I had thought about using this area for the cleaning, all the cleaning stuff, but I just don't know yet. But we have an outlet here that we could use for, you know, the vacuums and stuff, like to charge them. That's ultimately has always been the goal, but we shall see. And then the cat door here. Right now it's propped up with tape because I don't know why it will not. It's not acting right. So, okay. Baskets here. You know I love my baskets. I've got the blankets here. Shoes here. Let me explain why I would like to put the shoes under the stairs. this right here. This reason right here. I'm not mad because cats are cats, and you can't get mad for cats having natural instincts. They like to scratch this up. Eden doesn't really as much, but Lila does. I'm glad she's not getting my furniture. So I'm gonna leave it here because it works. Yes, I have a scratching post for her, but they love this. This is the only thing they scratch in this house other than the scratching post. So my idea was to maybe put this whole thing under the stairs and let them scratch there, or find somewhere else to put this so it's not out for everyone to see, and then put the shoes hanging up. I love that idea. Here is everything that is going to be going to donation. More of the items. Emma has gone through this box multiple times. And this is, if you have kids, let me just give you a little tip. When you're decluttering and your kids want everything, that's natural. Let them play with it, okay? Because when it's been, stored away and they see it for the first time, when it comes out, it's new. Let them play with it. See how long they play with it. See what gets left out again. See what they gravitate towards. So I brought all of this in here knowing good and well she is absolutely going to pull it out. And she did. She pulled out almost every single thing. By the time I was ready to bring things back in, when I put her to bed that night, this, she pulled it out, didn't even open it. This, she started to doodle on it. She went to something else. This, she brought some stuff out, never even followed through playing with it. Same with the coloring books, okay? Same with this type of stuff. She brought it out, and then she was distracted and decided to go elsewhere. Now, there are some things that she got out and she played with. For example, this she played with for a while. This she played with not for as long, so I may let this one go. Her water art. She only brought out a couple, and then she didn't play with them. I'll be taking these and putting them somewhere. I actually might put those in the car because these are so good. First off, these are great to store behind the seats in those little pouches, but this is great entertainment in the car because it's not messy. You don't have markers everywhere, so pro tip. I also cleaned this area. I want to show you what it looks like. So I've got the games like I had mentioned. The ones that didn't fit, there they are. Then I have the ones that did fit in the pouches right there. These are all the small miscellaneous games and yo-yos, extra dice, things like that. Puzzles, and then larger games down there. And a little hideout for Miss Lila. On the other side, this is kind of more my side, more of office side. So I do have some Play-Doh there for her. That there is open because I think I'm going to see if I can get the printer to go in there. I have all of the school supplies, multiplication, extra like doodling stuff and drawing kits here. I do want to label this. I have her markers there. This is my shipping stuff because I like to sell on Mercari and Facebook Marketplace and like that. So I have all of my packing in there. Printer paper. This is laminating stuff. Here's the laminator. And this is just extra file folders and whatnot. This is my planner. And here are her markers and colors and stuff like that. So, hi. Oh, another lizard. These cats love lizards. So, and we live in Florida, so there are a plethora of lizards for these cats to get. So yeah, also another pro parent tip. I love this brand. Love, 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 love. Let me show you how cool this one is. This is the mermaid one for girls. They have so many different types. They have a lot of for boys, girls, neutral. These are nice scented Play-Dohs. I mean, such good quality. They have little stamps. So when I tell you this is something that keeps your kids busy for ages, no joke. So it comes in a little container. I love things that come in containers so I can just organize it and put it away. Right, ma'am? Right, Miss Ma'am? Yeah? So I wanted to share all that with you, laundry, for today. got back from the gym, I went ahead and joined the gym again because my Lord, I needed it. I was trying to exercise here and it does work. I love that strong rower. It is so good. But when my kids, especially the youngest, sees me in here, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. You already know. Blessing, love it, wouldn't change it for the world, but can't do the things I need to do on there. So went ahead and joined the gym and really, really glad I did that. Feeling really motivated. So I walked this morning and came home, did some things. Now I've got some laundry and I did clean up over on the desk a little bit, but I didn't share it because I was shredding like old checks and like some personal information and I didn't even want to worry about it. So I did that off camera and I need to do another. I told Chris I want to go through the books over here because we have a lot of things I think it's time to get rid of. But I've mentioned before, books are his thing. I don't get involved in that. Everybody has to have their thing. There doesn't have to be a rhyme or reason. Everyone deserves their thing. I love to decorate. This is my home. Nobody else cares about decorating, but it is their home, so I try to be very respectful to their stuff. So books, I leave it for him to deal with and mess with, but I did ask him if we could go through it because I feel like we're not optimizing the space that we have to the fullest. So he was like, yes, we can do that. So maybe I'll do that on another video. I am the type of person when I clean, I declutter. It's a part of it. Like if I'm gonna clean and put some silverware away and I see something that's not supposed to be there, I'm gonna get rid of it. And then that might just spark the motivation to kind of go through the kitchen. I don't film those things all the time. When you clean, you should be decluttering and organizing as well. When you really work that decluttering muscle, you'll notice how much faster it happens and almost autopilot mindless it happens. And that's what you want. You don't want decluttering or cleaning or organizing to feel like a weight, a burden, or something I have to do. You want to get to the point where you enjoy it, you like the way you feel afterwards, and it makes your life easier, but also something that you can do just effortlessly almost, you know? So that's where I'm at with it, but I do like to stop and film when I'm going to do a big project. What's so silly about that closet, I've been looking at that closet since Eden had those kittens, and I thought I need to get to it. And I was so, just the thought of it was like, I don't think I can do it. I can't do it. Y'all, I did it. It took me maybe an hour fully. I actually stopped and went and did other things with my day and then came back the next day and vacuumed and did whatever. Like, I can't even believe that I held off for months for a project that took really less than an hour. Like, that's amazing. So if I can give you an encouragement right now, if you've got a project that's just weighing on you, that's in your mind, you're like, I gotta do this closet, I gotta do this drawer, I gotta do this space, just do it. And I bet you it's not that big. It's not as big as you think. Maybe some are, but a lot of them aren't as big. But the more they sit into our minds, the bigger they get and the more overwhelming they are. We just have to start. We just have to do them. Come here. So that's my encouragement to you all. Find a project, just one project. Doesn't matter where it's at, how big or small, and just tackle it because you deserve to have a life that you love, and you deserve to have a life that brings you joy and peace. Your home should bring you joy. It should make you feel relaxed and comfortable. It should make you feel a place of tranquility. If it doesn't, it's time to take a step back and think like, is it the people in my house? Is it the stuff in my house? What can you do to make your home a place that you want to be? Take a moment and think about that. And sometimes we can't control the people in our house all the time, but you can control the space. It is really, I think it is so good for us, especially when we feel like we're in a world where we don't have a lot of control. Get into your home, clean it, declutter it, and organizing it. It does bring back a sense of control and peace in our lives. I know it does for me at least. So, and I would assume if you're watching this video, you're searching for that, you're needing that, you're wanting to be encouraged or motivated to do that. And that is why I'm here. And I hope that we can do this together. So I have over 600 videos to accompany you on anything that you want to do. So whether you're cleaning and decluttering with me or you're just sitting back and watching, I hope that you know that when you're here, you're family, and I love you. And I am so excited and so thankful to be here to just join you on where you're at today. No matter where that is, no matter where your life has been, I am here to join you right now where you're at. Let's do this. Let's make our homes a place that we love to be. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I tried to make it very practical but motivating. Again, there's a ton more videos that if you want to watch them. Don't forget, I would love for you to like this video. It is a small free token just to say that you enjoyed the video, but it really does help my channel out a ton, and it just means a lot to me. So if you could do that, I would really love that. And if you like videos like this, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I post videos. If you don't, that's fine. Just subscribe if you feel so inclined to do so. It would mean so much to me. I'm thankful that I'm allowed to be here, to be present with my family and do what I love to do. That's because of you. That's because of you, and I'll never stop saying thank you. So no matter what you're going through today, remember you are not alone. And when you're here, like I said, you are family, and I love you, and you have so much worth and so much value, and you are meant to be here, and you are worthy of big, amazing things. So I love you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.